Hi, I'm Rabbi Lisa Grushcow. This week's Parsha is Pekudei, which means records. The Parsha comes at the very end of the book of Exodus, and it's full of details, all the records of all the things that were used to build the tabernacle, the holy place where the Israelites prayed when they were in the wilderness. We're going to learn about some of the special things that they made for that tabernacle, and we're also going to learn about how the whole community was essential to the project. Moses got the instructions from God about how to build the tabernacle. Bezalel, an artist, made it beautiful. And Aaron, Moses and Miriam's brother, was the high priest who led the services once the tabernacle was all done. But in fact, all the Israelites took part in building the tabernacle. Everybody brought their gold and precious things, and everybody helped as best as they could. In fact, it's the only building project in history where someone had to tell people to stop bringing things to get the job done. They had so much. Now, once the tabernacle was built, the Israelites didn't get to go there every day. So God told Moses to make a special piece of clothing for the priest to wear, so that all the Israelites would always be in the tabernacle in some way. That special piece of clothing was a beautiful gold breastplate, which had 12 stones in it. Each of the stones was different, and each of the stones had a seal of one of the 12 tribes. And so, when the priest wore that breastplate, even though all the Israelites weren't really there, he remembered that all of them were involved in making the tabernacle so special and so holy. So, now that we don't have a tabernacle anymore, or even one big temple where every Jew goes to pray, what can this mean to us today? Maybe it can help us think about how every person matters, and our actions matter too. One of my favorite stories is about just how much what we do really matters. Once, in a small town, a shtetl, two people decided to get married. They wanted to have their wedding in the town square and invite everybody from the town. So all the townspeople decided that in the weeks leading up to the celebration, each person would bring a bottle of wine and pour it into the big barrel in the middle of town, so that they would have something really special to drink at the celebration. The day of the wedding came, and the head of the town proudly turned the tap on the barrel, only to find that water poured out. Everyone had thought that what they didn't matter, and they could just put in water instead of wine. But what they did really did matter, and it led to a bad result. The story ends there, but I like to think that the townspeople learned something from what happened. I like to imagine that they went and studied some Torah, maybe even our Parsha, Pekudei. And when they read it, they saw that they all needed to work together, just like the Israelites did in building the tabernacle. Everyone has a role to play, and every action matters. And so the next time those townspeople had a celebration, I think that they acted differently. I think that they brought their best. I hope that we can too.